Welcome to another episode of Fried Footy. Y'all know what it is. Brad is over here talking about Max Dowman being the savior of Arsenal.
If only they would let him. If only they would let him.
I'm gonna choke this man.
Chuck, Man United's biggest fan, is flip-flopping. Flip-flopping the whole
He's out on Bruno. What happened? I thought Bruno was your boy.
Man, who you at, Bruno?
But the biggest, the greatest, and latest news. I'm here to tell y'all, Coys, Tottenham is finishing top 4 in the Premier League. We're so back with Thomas Frank. We're so back here, and we're not leaving. Let's get to it. I don't care what y'all gotta say today. Brad, y'all gonna have to listen to me wax poetic about the Tottenham Spurs because I have seen enough. We're getting right into it. I've seen enough. I've seen Thomas Frank be the best manager in the Premier League through 2 weeks, maximizing the talent, and I'm here to tell y'all right now. Last year, I know I made some mistakes.
What was that mistake when you told us Tottenham was going to finish top 4?
And I'm doubling down because Tottenham is finishing top 4 in the Premier League this year.
I respect you standing on business early. It would be easy to be like 10, 20 games and see, but you're like after 2 games, I already know. Gyökeres is truly a game changer. Like, not just scoring, but creation. Like, his 2 assists the first game. Brendan Johnson. Hey, shout out to Rodney. He looks really good. Like
2 weeks.
That's what I'm to your point.
One of the games was against Burnley.
It doesn't matter. One of the games was against Man City, so I don't want to hear it. Now, Chuck, I don't disagree with anything you said, but to me, the reason that I'm saying what I'm saying about Tottenham is the other side of the ball. It's the defense. I'm taking the Tottenham pairing best center back duo in the league. I'm taking that duo when healthy over any other duo off rip. And then when you add in Jed Spence, who is quickly becoming the most underrated and one of the best left back or right back.
He was the thing that made my eyes pop the most. Bob and who else on the left? Buddy!
Where are they? We want to talk about pocketed.
Where they at? Can we find them?
No pocket comments.
Are they here? Are they missing?
Listen, the new Man City pieces are gelling right now. We're getting the chemistry. It's early in the season.
Listen, that left side is trash. Bob need a trash.
Hey, don't not too much on Bob because Spence just be making people look trash.
I'm just saying I'm just saying it's either Bob or Spence. You take one. So I'm gonna do Spence or Bob. You gotta decide.
I don't see it. I think it's still maybe a top 7 finish that you're headed for. You just don't have the depth. And here's the thing. Bro, nobody wants to sign for Tottenham. How many times have you get rejected? The only dude who's willing to join your club is Kudus and Paulinho on a loan. Everyone else is rejecting you. So I just don't see you having the depth to sustain this.
First off, football, international football and American football too, are the 2 sports that you need a good coach the most. I cannot stress the difference from going from Ainge to Thomas Frank. Forget the players. With the same players, we could have not had Kudus, we could have not had Paulinho. We would have went from 17th to at least 10th just off the strength of the coach.
So you think Tottenham's better than Man City, you were telling me?
I mean, Sunday, sure. Now
it's Sunday. Yeah,
Sunday, sure.
Oh, okay. The text messages, you were a lot more confident. Okay, I see how it is.
At least Tottenham has an identity. Tottenham knows who they are. Pep doesn't even know who his best 11 is. Pep doesn't even know who should be at left wing. He doesn't know what formation he should play, if he should put Marmoush at shadow striker or if he should be on the bench as a backup striker. He doesn't know if Reinders is his best midfielder. There's a lot of questions in Man City. You know, who's your goalie? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff going on. So are we sure that Man City is better than Tottenham? Because there's a lot more questions in Manchester than Tottenham right now.
You trying to put some money on that, or are you just talking?
What's the bet? I know you didn't want to put no money on the last game, so now you want to.
I'm saying you think Tottenham's gonna finish above Man City in the Prem?
Yeah, why not?
What do you mean why not? Yes or no?
I just said yes. Why not? So what do you want? What else
How much money are you willing to put on it? Is my question. Put a crispy Benjamin Franklin on that?
Yeah, we can put $100 on it. That's fine.
$100? Man City finished better than Tottenham?
Yeah, I'm not tripping off that.
All right, I'll give you a little virtual handshake. Respect.
I'm not tripping off that. I ain't come here playing games. Y'all, like I said, there's more questions in Manchester right now. You know, is Ryan Cherky gonna lose weight? There's a lot of questions. There's a lot of questions.
Ryan Cherky's not even fat. He's just French.
talking about he was trash guy. Like,
yeah, he had a bad game, but he needs a little time.
You want to talk about?
That's not what you were saying after game one.
One bad game.
That was not what you were saying after game one.
He didn't game one.
Yeah, against a cupcake, and then he goes up against a real squad, and he's invisible.
Right now is not my moment to talk about Man City, but it will come. It will come. We're licking our wounds right now.
Yeah,
Wolverhampton.
My agenda, what I've seen the past couple days, is Arsenal fans are going out of their minds about Viktor Gyökeres, who, if you watch that whole game versus Leeds, Gyökeres was not that impressive. Every Arsenal fan I see is telling me, oh, Gyökeres, he's just the kind of guy that in that right moment, he's going to get you the goal. So what if he misplaces 25 passes and loses the ball again and again and again? Gyökeres last year in Portugal against the top 5 teams scored 2 goals, 37 against the other Portuguese scrubs. This is a guy who scores against lower tier teams, and I think Arsenal fans are just about to get their hearts broken by him because they're falling in love. Our boy Nick, all these gooners down at the bar, they're all like this, ooh, all day. They're so hype over that celebration. They can't even see this dude is running in slow motion.
Yeah, he didn't look that impressive against, even when he did score. I mean, one was a penalty, so respect to, gotta get the gimmies. But the one in open play, I mean, it's just Leeds. You know what I'm saying? It didn't move me. The strike, I will say the finish was pretty good.
The finish was great, but Leeds let him dribble through the whole defense, and he wasn't going.
The dribbling looked kind of fluke.
Well, he was not going fast. He was not going fast.
If he didn't score an open play goal, the conversation would have been like, his only goals are coming from penalty. He scored the open play goal. He wasn't assisted. Once again, now it's versus Leeds. But then if he doesn't score, then he can't score against. I don't think he could ever win for his haters, and I also think he's being.
That's not true. If he does that same thing against Leeds against Liverpool next week, I don't.
Yes, that's different.
Once again, I bet you next week is gonna be. But Liverpool's defense has been bad to start.
And Leeds was missing their best defender.
I've done this podcast enough with Brad to know that it changes literally week to week.
Okay, well, that's
so
right.
I'm going to tell you.
I can tell you right now, if Viktor Gyökeres scores an open play goal against Liverpool, I have nothing to say.
All right, so no matter how, because I don't want to hear, oh, he just tapped it in.
No, I don't care if it's tapped in. I don't care.
All right, fine. That's all I'm going to say. If there's an open play
goal
if
he don't score, I'm on his neck.
He stole that penalty from Dowman. That should have been Dowman's penalty.
All right,
Dowman won that.
If you bring up a 15-year-old again who has done nothing, I am going to scream. Like, I am going to stop bringing up that. Please, don't want to hear about this.
What do you mean he's done nothing? He's been unstoppable.
What did he do? What did he do? He fell. He fell. He's gonna die. That's what he did. That is what Dowman did. Stop talking about him. Stop.
Oh, I'm 100%.
If you're a teenager who haven't scored yet, don't talk about me. Only teenagers who scored in the Premier League can be talked about so far. Don't talk about it now. No more.
Dowman has been an influential player in every moment, every game he gets in.
Dowman is, he's officially my Justin Herbert. He looks good, and I'm tired of it. I am tired of it. Until I see something, stop telling me about a 60-year-old who ran up the floor and got a penalty. Stop!
You are so
and then preseason game.
Oh my
God. Preseason game. Just because you say, "Oh, I'm wrong," doesn't make it. That's not how this works. Oh, I'm wrong. Oh, you're wrong. That's not how this works.
You're not watching the game. Are you seeing him just slip through defenders like he's Lamine Yamal? Are you watching the same game?
Are you watching him dive? Are you watching? That's what you are. That's what you dive. You're a flyer. Play the video right now and show me where they clipped him. They did it. Talk about Lamine Yamal. He can't even be real.
Put him in Lamine Yamal combos is actually.
Stop it. See, that's what I'm talking about. He looked good. This is
Lamine
ridiculous.
Yamal led his team to a Euro championship.
Bro,
he's on Barcelona every day. Like, putting him in the Lamine Yamal combo. The fact that you even put Dowman in the same sentence as Lamine Yamal is actually disrespectful. Like,
he's looked like the most dangerous player on the pitch every time he comes on for Arsenal.
Okay.
And that's fine. And putting him in the same sentence as Lamine Yamal is disrespectful.
If you're 15 and you look like the most dangerous player on the pitch for Arsenal, you deserve to be in the Lamine Yamal conversation.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't look like
he's not 18. When he's 18, who knows how good he'll be.
First of all, he doesn't look like the best player on the pitch. That's first of all. And second of all, you just saying shit. You just saying shit.
I said most dangerous.
You're losing me. You're losing me crazy. Like
saying anything. Just saying anything.
I'm not just saying anything. You look at the 1-on-1 dribbling skills are insane.
Oh
These grown men
I forgot that's how we play soccer. 1v1. Oh, my bad, boss. The highlights ain't hitting like that. My bad.
Actually, Brad, I actually don't want to hear you say anything nice about Lamine Yamal.
Listen,
he's Lamine Yamal 2 years ago. We are gonna run this back. You are gonna feel silly for shitting on Dowman like that. That dude is an elite, top tier cream of the
I know you think he's cute, and I know you like the way he dribble and all, but we're talking about what has happened so far on the pitch.
Very good. Dowman is good. I'm not saying that, but
once
to put him in the same conversation as
Dowman can be very good. Show me what you have done so far. That's all I ask.
Look, I see the vision in terms of the projection of Dowman being very good, and he is good. He has good skills right now. All I'm saying is Lamine Yamal has actually.
You just want to have your Yamal.
I said he's Yamal 2 years ago. 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
You want to be me with the Yamal take ahead of people. That's all you had to say. You want to be why'd you just say that? That you want to have one of my moves when you say someone's the best player. When you say someone's the best player, you could go back months.
Bookmarking these.
Why
clips are getting bookmarked.
All you should have said was you wanted one of my takes, and I wouldn't even have got this mad.
I think we got to talk about Manchester United a little bit, Chuck, because the pitchforks seem like they've been coming out for Amorim and Bruno. You've been 100% confident in those two lads. Where are you right now?
I'm far more confident in Ruben than I am in Bruno. That penalty was bad. Damn. I think my man Morris gave me the juice I needed last week when he laid it out perfectly. This team is much better this year, and there are actual people within the position that Bruno plays that we could get him out of here for. I just saw recently that Al Nassr might come back with another. Not Al Nassr. Al Litao now will come with another offer or a different offer to get Bruno, and I am very, very intrigued.
If you can flip Bruno to Saudi and then take that money and get Baliba, then you're really
now I am intrigued by the idea because when it was just Bruno last year, I was clinging on to the talent. Now there's more talent around, so I'm not as hell-bent on keeping Bruno around. And that penalty kick was bad. Like, it's one thing to miss. It's one thing to get stopped by the goalie. It's another thing to sail a penalty into the third, fifth, sixth, seventh. I don't know what he was doing. And that was bad. And once again,
they're saying your boy Kobe Mano is asking out now.
I saw
he hasn't
that.
Played once so far.
Listen, he's young. People be emotional. But listen, for me, I'm just so worried about results. Like, this was another example of 3 points turning to 1, and it doesn't make sense. Because if you score that penalty, there's going to be we're gonna still get the own goal. There will be something else good that happens, and for them to not, it's getting frustrating. So
you tell me my takes changed fast. 2-3 weeks ago, you were on here talking about Bruno, the season you're gonna have, Bruno. We got the work, Bruno, and now you're selling him to Saudi League. What the hell? My takes changed.
Hey, that's a big bag. I ain't mad.
Once again, my take is consistent. I literally have said Bruno is our best player.
No way is your take consistent.
Is Bruno in our attack? See, that's the thing. You trying to be a smart ass and you're not even smart. Is Bruno in our attack? Since you want to play, is Bruno in the attack?
No,
yes or no?
They shifted him back.
Thank you. Is Bruno in the attack? Yes or no? No. Answer my question, Mr. Smartass. Is Bruno in the attack? Yes or no?
3 weeks ago,
You're not answering my question. Is Bruno in the attack?
He's in the same position he's been in for the past.
Oh my God, you're not answering the question because you know you're wrong, smartass. You know you're wrong, smartass. And last week I was talking about the attack. I named 3 people. Once again, if you're gonna be a smartass, be a smartass. God damn it! God damn it! God damn it! No.
What happened to that? What was Bruno's gonna have? 2 weeks ago, you said
that. My goodness.
2 weeks ago.
Once again, to Rodney's point, did the man, Rodney, I'm gonna ask you answer questions. Is Bruno Fernandes currently in Manchester United's attack? Please talk to me.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
Thank you. So with that being said, when I was talking about our attack is back, he's not part of the attack.
You are
No.
You said Bruno's gonna have a great season. You didn't say the attack. You said Bruno.
No. Mr. He's a false 10. He's not a striker. That's not how they're really playing. Now today, well, he's in the attack, correct? No, you dumbass. Up to your point. He's not. So that's not the case. Let's move on. God damn it, got me hot today.
The second guy we gotta get to. Let's talk about Ruben for a second. Ruben, how long do you think he's going to stick with this formation before trying something different? Our guy Morris tells us 2 midfielders is something that no success team is playing. They're getting overloaded by every other team playing 3 midfielders. And he's just out here trying to turn Ahmad from a right winger to a right wing back. He's trying to make everyone fit his vision instead of doing like what Spurs manager Thomas Frank does really well, which is work with what he's got. How much patience do you have left for Ruben?
I told you I got more patience than for Bruno, but yeah, he needs to get us. Listen, he's made multiple tactician decisions that are questionable, that are beyond questionable in the first 2 weeks. That probably caused matches. So he needs to do better. There's no denying he needs to do better. I'm just more worried about Bruno than him. Like, if you're gonna give me 2 people, I'm picking the other guy over him.
Yeah.
No, you should be. Listen, I was not high on Ruben. On Bruno, you and I fought a lot in the past 6 months about Bruno. I'm not the biggest fan. One thing Moritz pointed out that stuck with me is that Bruno loses the ball a tremendous amount, carelessly, needlessly. Like, he is not a secure guy in the midfield. And when you have 2 dudes there, you can't afford to give it away. You don't have a third guy there covering your ass.
I will say I thought, and because I also was high on Bruno, and I'm not. I still think Bruno is good, but again, I think that Ruben is not playing Bruno at his best position, partially because of the roster he has. I'm shocked, and don't get me wrong, because he's been playing decent, but I was shocked to see Mason Mount playing that position as the attacking midfielder, because I thought that's where Bruno would be, and then I thought Kobe Mainoo would be playing where Bruno currently is, more so in the center midfielder. That is the vision that I had, and then you can, then you rotate Sesko, Cunha, Bruno, Mbeumo, those 4 attackers in those 3 slots and up in the attack depending on who they're playing. That's the vision that I had, and I thought Bruno being one of the attackers, I thought he would be much better. But now that they have him, like you said, in that center mid, he's got so much responsibility in terms of being pretty much the only guy in the entire midfield who can dribble and pass, like advancing it up the field, because you don't want to give the ball to Casemiro, and then you have 3 center backs. You know what I mean? Like, he's the only guy in the middle of the field. Like, he just has so much responsibility that I think part of it is just that he's kind of being set up to fail by Ruben, given all the things that he's really asking him to do. He's asking him to do everything. He's asking him to be the main guy, to dribble forward, pass forward, and you have to be solid defensively as well. That's just not Bruno.
To Moore's point, Bruno does a thing where he just seems to play all over the pitch, not exactly staying in that center. So I don't know how much that is on Ruben as it is on him freestyling. But that is a point. That is a great point, that as he is currently slotted, he doesn't seem to be put in the best position for success. Whether that is mainly on him, Ruben, or a combination of both, that's higher than my pay grade, and someone else needs to handle that.
Well, and you can say that about a few people on the roster, which I think, to me, that's the biggest question for Ruben. Like, at what point do you try to save your job? Because I was laughed at on this pod for saying I think Ruben's going to be fired by February 1st, 2026. And right now, I think that's a lot more possible than it looked a couple weeks ago.
And if they win next week,
I still think that Manchester United is so cheap that they still have some other coaches that they need to pay off before they fire him and then get another coach. I think that's all.
If Ruben wins next week,
Ten Hag, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then so if they fire Ruben and now they're paying 3 coaches, like, I just don't see that.
If Ruben wins next week, we're gonna be. Listen,
yeah,
I'll wait till 10. I'll wait till 10 games to actually take any of your real takes seriously.
I think all it takes is a win or 2, and Ruben will be fine. I mean, but you're not wrong that he's trending in the wrong direction.
He's not trending in the right direction.
I think it's a lot further away than what you're implying, Brad.
For sure.
Yeah, I just think the pressure mounts faster at Manchester United than anywhere else. You know, they're not.
True.
That's the thing about English soccer that I love is it's not rational, it's not reasonable. Chelsea had 3 coaches in the season the other year. Like this just happens. Like people
Chelsea
get
is different.
fired
Like,
to
again,
change the narrative.
They have unlimited money. They
I'm
don't care
saying.
about voiding a contract and
They
paying someone out.
they
or
literally
whatever.
got
Like, they look a little different.
a minor league system within the European Saudi soccer. They're doing all types of nonsense over there at Chelsea, and I got nothing.
What's your prediction for Arsenal Liverpool this weekend?
Liverpool got them.
I got a draw.
You got a draw? How many goals?
2.
Yeah, Rodney.
I got Liverpool. I think Liverpool. We talked about their defense. You know, we on another pod. We had a nice fanalist Jamie come on and talk in depth about
Jamie.
Liverpool as well. But I don't think Arsenal is equipped to necessarily challenge Liverpool's biggest weakness. We talked about Gyökeres. I don't have a lot of faith in him. Saka's now out, so I don't. You know what I mean? So now. I'm not sure it's easy.
We bet.
You know who's not out. You know who's 100% healthy.
Okay, I don't care about Dowman.
And
TBD on Eze, in terms of when he's gonna get in the lineup. I don't know about Menduke, the guy who's been playing on the left wing. Like, I just don't think Arsenal. Again, they're a set piece team. They're gonna get the majority of their goals, that at least they have so far, on the corners, set pieces. Like Declan Rice has been really good in terms of all that. But I think Liverpool's fine on set pieces. I think the open play has been their problem defensively. Like, they have 2 very strong center backs. Gravenbach, they have good midfielders as well. Like, they have some size. I know Newcastle bullied them a little bit.
I was gonna say in the first game it was the open play. In the Newcastle, the goals were on set pieces.
Yeah, Newcastle was bullying them on the set pieces.
Were on set pieces.
Yeah, they were.
That is a great point. Like, I could see, as much as I want to choose Liverpool, I could see Arsenal getting them crazy on the set pieces, but I don't know. Without Saka, it's just going to be a very different game. I think Arsenal is just going to have a lot less control and a lot less creativity. And
I agree. I think Rodney made the point, maybe it was a couple weeks ago, about how different that offense looked when Saka, last year when he was injured in the step back it took. I love this easy addition because now I get to see, is it just Saka, or if you replace somebody who I don't think maybe is as good as Saka, but is up there,
that's not his position though. Easy's not a wing. He can play, but that's not his main position. So I'm not expecting him to come in and necessarily fill in Saka's shoes.
Okay,
100%.
And I think that's fair. But I've seen him do that in the Premier. I have seen him play that wing position for Palace. So I know
he can.
That's all I'm
That's
saying.
not his number one position. That's all I'm saying. And similar to how we talk about Ruben, is Arteta the type of guy who's going to start shifting things around to put his players in the best position? Because right now, the best position for Eze is to be their 10. They don't really have a 10. He's there. He would help them tremendously more at the 10 than he would at left wing. But is Arteta the type of guy who's going to, put Eze in that position? Or are you going to say, Eze, you've played wing before. I know it's not your number one position, but you're good. Fit into my system here on the left wing. And for that to be your first game now without Saka versus Liverpool, I just think it's going to be a little turbulent.
Many factors.
First game.
Yeah. I got Liverpool 2-1. I think if they started Max Dowman, Arsenal would win, but I don't think they got. I don't think Arteta has the balls to start.
I'm about to start calling you riding this minor right now. You better relax.
If you bring it, I'm going to train you.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, sometimes a guy comes around and you just got to admit he's one-on-one on that squad.
This is peak white boy tax.
I'm just saying, like, this white boy tax is getting crazy. The Cole Palmer at least had something to it. There was a little something there. This is just pure slurpage.
Yeah, no, hey, give me 2 more weeks. Give me 2 more weeks. I can't wait to get on Cole Palmer. Give me 2 more weeks.
No, like, Cole Palmer, he's done stuff.
2 more weeks.
Doman's highlight is creating I just want you to realize that is what we're talking about.
You're oversimplifying it. You're oversimplifying it.
What do you mean?
You're oversimplifying it.
You tell me. Yeah. You tell me what it is. You tell me.
The highlights, the things that he's been doing really well. Like, he came on for 26 minutes against Leeds, and he was the kind of talisman that Arsenal was running their offense through, and he was able to carry the ball through 3-4 defenders. Granted, it's lead.
I'm just curious. How many goals have they scored when he had got on for them?
I mean, but if you watch that penalty, he created that whole chance.
What was it, 4-0 when he got on?
4-0. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure because I had watched that game, but I couldn't remember because Dowman came on.
So when you saw him on the ball,
dribbling.
when you saw him dribbling, were you not impressed by how much he was able to?
Brad, as somebody who has watched a lot of soccer highlights, I've seen casual. Show me. Can you bring up where Brad some random Brazilian kid dribbling in like third division Brazilian soccer?
Hey man, I will say Brad loves a good 2-minute highlight. Right?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know anyone who's ever been encapsulated more by a 2-minute.
Bro, Summer League. I know you think
the range.
I know you think Mitchell Robinson is the best player in the NBA. I know Summer League Mitchell Robinson just gets you so hard.
Yeah, I know. I know you was calling for those Ben Simmons.
What? Oh man,
for a minute. I know you were.
What?
Max Dowman haters is going to be a very, very small.
If Max Dowman does like a juggling video on TikTok, I don't know. You will probably be in the comments for 3 days straight. Did you see this? Oh my God.
When you in the comments, just make sure you do it on your own personal page. Don't go on the 5 Footie comments.
Yeah, they don't need it over with the slurping. Let them know it's coming from you, not from us.
Right.
Listen, on a team that is struggling for creativity, you got this guy right there doing special things.
I mean, give him a shot. Give him a shot.
Creativity.
I'm saying he's earned a start in that right wing for Saka in this Liverpool game, but I don't think Arteta has the balls to do it.
We're not talking about Dowman no more. We're not talking about Dowman. Nuno Santo, my brother, it's time to get the out of there. Listen, I am fascinated with Nottingham Forest and just I don't even know if it's dysfunction is the proper word, but their owner,
dysfunction, yeah.
Evangelos Marinakis, I don't know how, I'm not Greek.
It's like they have Jerry Jones as their owner.
Bro, his lore is amazing. From controversies with his businesses to cheating in lower division Greek league, everything about this man is Rodney hates him for the Morgan Gibbs White situation. Like, his lore is so amazing. And right now, him and Santo are in this weird
thing.
thing.
Ainge so bad.
Oh my goodness. And honestly, I was gonna let you come in after I got my agenda in. But my ultimate agenda is he needs to get it together, because for a team that is just going to play European soccer for the first time in 25 freaking years, why are you trying to blow this all up? What is your end goal, Angel? Like, you have to explain to me what you think you know better than Santos. Now, listen, Santos ain't like the career manager where you can say he's never, he's been at Tottenham. Rodney would know. He's been in the Saudi league. He's been up and down. He's been in Portugal. So it's not even like you could be like, all right, this guy, manager of all managers. But what has he done for your club? You guys finished 7th last year. Nobody saw that happen. You're playing in Europe this year. You're playing European soccer. This was not a thought of when you bought this team in 2000. And now you're going to throw it all away and bring in Ed? Like, what? I am just...
Well, I think a lot of the issue here isn't directly the coach.
Yes,
owner. It's the fact that the owner brought in
Edu, the man from
Arsenal. He's beefing with the coach, and it looks like the owner is not going to take the coach's side.
And I get all that. Crazy. But listen, Arsenal, for whatever it's worth, Edu left because Arteta got a new deal and was getting more power. For whatever we want to say, Arsenal seems to be in a pretty decent place. Arsenal seems to be doing pretty good. What the are you doing, Forrest? What are you? Why would you create this friction? Because now, I just saw reports today that Evangelos are saying, what is the friction? I didn't know me and Santos got beef. I didn't know we were, and it's like, to Rodney's point, Edu seems to be the clog that is messing things up. So if Edu and Santos really do have beef, and Evangelos is just going to stay there and be the dickhead owner, which he seems to be, you're going to blow up a marvelous chance, because the way the Premier League is looking, this would be actually a chance for Forest to really sneak in and play spoiler all season, because they've proven last year that they can compete. They've gotten a few things, maybe not, but with everything, they could actually compete, and you are going to throw this all away?
The wildest part is I read that it was all about that Nuno Santo wanted to sign Adama Traore, who's like valued at $9 million or something. And Forrest has been just forking out cash for transfer after transfer. And Edu put his foot down really hard. I think Edu just has a problem with Nuno Santo and wants him out, to be honest. I don't think he thinks he's a high enough caliber manager.
No, I don't
Maybe
even
that
think
is-
it's with Nuno. I mean, because like Chuck said, he had the same beef with
Thank
Arteta. I
you.
think that he just has an issue
There we go.
with the coach of who, no matter what the coach is, if the coach has more power than him, it's a problem.
There we
if the
go.
coach has a bigger profile than him, it's a
Yeah,
problem.
and
Because
that's-
when the team is doing good, he wants the credit. He don't want the coach to have the credit. And especially in Arsenal, Arteta was the main person getting a lot of the credit, and I'm sure he felt like his ego, couldn't handle that. And it seems like that's repeating right now at Nottingham Forest.
And this is what's killing me is that Edu is the newest player here. He's not a force lifer. He's not somebody who Evangelos has come in with. They do have ties within the other, I forget, Edu had, I don't want to get this wrong, but he did have dealings in the previous team that Evangelos has owned. So I do get that there are business working ties. But as far as Forest is concerned, if you blow this up, if you throw this away for some dumbass I couldn't pick out of a lineup because he wants more power, I am going to have a ball. This is going to be my new personal favorite reality TV show, the Nottingham Forest Show. I'm all in.
Ainge so bad.
Yeah, it's crazy how the owner Marinakis just has no gratefulness to Nuno. Like, Nuno put together such a brilliant plan last year. He had that team so disciplined. Who the thought Chris Wood was going to get damn near 20 goals in the Premier League last year? Like, Nuno saw things that we didn't see, and he executed. They should have gave him like a 5-year contract extension. It's crazy.
3 years, and he probably won't even make it out the first year of the new extension. But it's crazy. That's listen, I'm all in for Nottingham Forest lore now. So if you have it, please send it to me. I need it all.
The last little thing I want to get to for the Gooners out there, should we be worried about Saka a little bit?
Yeah, I'm worried about Saka. As someone who I think I've probably been the number one Saka fan out of the three of us.
For sure.
Everyone's been pro
injuries,
Saka, but I think I've been the number one fan. I'm very
younger.
concerned. Not because of just injuries, but because it's a repeated injury, because it's a soft muscle tissue injury. Like, these are the type of things that as you get older do not get better.
I was gonna say there's a double edge, because I will say as you get older, these type of injuries you worry about, but there's a part of me that says because you're not he's not at his peak now, that maybe he can. This could be something that
he had hamstring surgery in the spring and just re-hurt the same hamstring. I think that, to me, just worrying, man. I think it's been like now parts of 3 seasons in a row with hamstring injuries, and they're not the same team without him. Maybe with Max Dowman they might be, but we'll save that for another.
Once again, like you just want me to scream. That's all it is. You just want me to scream. That's it.
Hey, listen, I'll be first on him out of this pod. It's all right. I was first on doubting Bruno. Now you're selling Bruno to Saudi League and telling me you never said he was going to do it this year. I'm gonna clip that. I'm gonna show you saying Bruno, watch the season Bruno has. You came up with the wackest excuse for explaining that to me.
I literally told you that there was an offer from Saudi, and that listen, you use your eyes. Now listen, use your ears.
That's true. Chuck never said he wanted to actually get him sold. He never said that. No.
I said if the Saudi, I said there was literally a point.
If the Saudis came, I wouldn't say no. Come on. That's like if you say your girl, like, oh well, if I got hit up by another girl, maybe I don't know if that happened.
Yeah, you ain't got no game, so of course you can. But if you pee, you might be able to. This ain't for you, Bippin. This ain't for you. Worry about Max Dowman. That's what you worry about. You worry about 15-year-olds dribbling up the pitch. Don't worry about trying to be P. That's not for you. That's not for you.
Nah, you worry about beating Burnley, my friend. Staying out of the relegation zone.
Okay.
All right. We heading to the Arsenal bar this weekend? Yes, sir. O'Hanlon's? Is it called again?
O'Hanlon's.
Yeah, O'Hanlon's. Can't wait for
O'Hanlon's?
Tottenham to be
No
to be
L's.
2 teams left undefeated. I can't wait.
N's and A's. A lot of A's and A's.
There's only 3 teams right now with 2 wins.
I thought it was. No.
There's only 3 teams right now with 2 wins.
Arsenal, Tottenham, and Liverpool.
And that's it.
Hope we get some Gooner tears.
It's about to be 1 down after this week. I can't wait.
How you know? It could be a draw. I called it a draw.
Bournemouth? Yeah, light work.
Bournemouth? Nah, Bournemouth's good, bro.
Light work.
You got
light work.
You think Bournemouth got
You think Semenyo good? Wait till he sees Jed Spence.
Semenyo.
Wait till he sees Jed Spence.
I'm not scared. Semenyo's ready for a bigger team.
Can't wait till next week. Tottenham loses 4-1.
That's right. Tottenham gets smacked by Bournemouth.
They're
going to be top 4. Let's see.
Score another goal for 2 weeks in a row.
Man, Rodney was Tottenham was going to be top 4 until they were like 16th, and he finally gave up last year.
Well, that's because, again, Ainge is a used car salesman, and he
Didn't
got me.
Ainge win you guys a title?
He's
Didn't
a
Ainge
used
win
car
you guys a
salesman, and he
trophy?
got me.
Hold on.
The only reason that we won is because we somehow got graced by God to play a team worse than us in the European Championship, bum-ass Man United. That's the only team that we could have beaten the championship.
Listen, I know that made you feel good, but it doesn't change the fact that
it doesn't make me feel good.
The fact that Ainge won you guys that title. That's a fact.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's a fact.
And we can wave to him off in the
all your soliloquy before that is not a fact. The fact is that Ainge won that title. That's the fact.
No, and that's fine. And we got him out of here. God bless him. God bless him. Have fun in Nottingham. God bless.
Hey! No.
Don't wish that on Nottingham.
Wave goodbye. Have fun in Nottingham.
That's why it was my agenda. I was trying to keep Ainge away.
Hey, have fun in Nottingham. Thanks for all the memories, Ainge. Thank you for your 5th place finish in the European Championship. Now go on about your business.
All right, footies. We'll see you next week.
Get on about your business. Get on some Ozempic too.
God damn.
Get on some Ozempic is horrible.
Jesus.